So do you think that Jacob Rees-Mogg has a point?
Yeah, he does. And actually, Jacob Rees-Mogg and the government as a whole needs to go far further than it's been going so far in driving efficiencies. The Bow Group has identified 250 billion in cuts that we would advise making in order to stay ahead of the government's borrowing schedule and to cut the debt and the deficit and the system of quantitative easing, which is a huge driver behind inflation. So this idea that I think has been put out that this is some sort of culture war issue or Jacob Rees-Mogg is being vindictive, actually, the government urgently needs to be making big savings, and therefore he's absolutely right to be attempting to do so across the civil service as a whole, as a sort of collective employer and leaser and owner of property.
Do you think that he could actually come up with something that would save so much money that it would stop us from having to pay all this nonsense hikes in national insurance and all the extra bits that we're paying to sort of save or put money into the care sector for social care?
Well, it's possible. I mean, look, since 2015, 100,000 additional civil servants have been hired. And you were just having a debate about why vote for Labour. Well, why vote for Labour indeed when you've got a Conservative Party that has the biggest government, the highest taxes, is to the left of the last Labour government on every major policy issue. It urgently needs to return to Conservative values and that most basic Conservative value of living within your means. So we've had an expansion, a significant expansion of the civil service under the Conservative government. And I think it's now time to start moving in the other direction, to start making cuts and to start granting greater efficiencies to the taxpayer who, as I say, are the most burdened that they've been in 80 years in Britain.